The first thing that comes to mind when you think of Oak Island is obviously the beaches. It's a beach town, right? But today I'm gonna take you beyond the beaches to go explore some of the other area's top attractions and what island lifestyle and living is all about. So now we're out here at Penner Point on the far west end of Oak Island at the end of Yacht Drive, and there's tons of cool spots like this all across the waterway on Oak Island. So if we go to the far east end by the public library, you've got Shipwreck Park, where you can go view a 300-year-old salvage shipwreck. It's got a nice walking trail that goes up to Maymore Park with a floating dock where you can fish, you can put your crab traps out, you can even launch a kayak from there. There's picnic tables there. Working our way down the island, you've got the 76th Street Crab Dock, another great spot for fishing, kayak launch, all that good stuff. More centrally on the island, you've got Memorial Park and the Nature Center located right in the middle of the island. That's got a fishing pier and a floating dock, so that's a great place to go. And then probably one of the better known ones is Veteran Park, right smack dab in the middle of the island with a newer fishing pier and really amazing intracoastal views. So there's tons of spots like this all over the waterway where you can fish, you can launch your kayaks, do a lot of those water activities that we love, or just take in some of the gorgeous waterway views that they all offer. We are now down on the far east end of the island on Caswell Beach, which has a ton of rich history, including the Oak Island Lighthouse that you see here behind me, which was built in 1958. It was the last lighthouse built in North Carolina and actually the brightest light in the United States until 1962. You can actually book tours to the top on their website, which is a really cool thing to do. You've got awesome views. You've got cool boardwalks down here and just a great laid back beach where you can see Bald Head Island and the Bald Head Lighthouse as well. And then at the very end of the island, you've also got Fort Caswell, which was built in 1836 and served as a key stronghold and defense position during the Civil War to defend the mouth of the Cape Fear River and the key supply chain route that served as throughout the war. We've actually stepped off the island just a little bit, but I've got to show you these killer spots because this is still an Oak Island address. Right now, I'm at William S. Bill Smith Park, and this is a waterfront park on Dutchman Creek that has a kayak launch, so it's a great way to be able to get directly on the water and down to the Intracoastal Waterway. There's some killer fishing spots around here. This park has all kinds of athletic fields with baseball field, football field, soccer field, frisbee golf, and it's even got a dog park for your furry friends, as well as public picnic areas. So this is a great place to come spend the day, be able to access the water and all the park amenities. And then right in this road, just a few blocks away, you've also got Dutchman Creek Park, which has its own public boat launch, awesome playground, huge, beautifully landscaped open fields, and then is just also a few blocks away from the marina and Rusty Hook's restaurant. If you're a boating enthusiast, the good news about Oak Island is there's multiple different public access options for you to get your boat in the water. Right now we're on Northeast 55th Street, which has a double ramp and pier down the middle. It's right next to Dutchman Creek Condos that has its own private marina. We showed you one of the mainland boat ramps at Dutchman Creek Park. There's several of those options, but back on the island, you've got Northeast 55th where we're at now. Working down the island on the west end, you've got 39th Place West, and then all the way down towards the point, you've got 55th Place West. That's also right next to Lone Rider Restaurant and Brewery. So that's a great place to put your boat in the water if you want to also have that restaurant option available. The Oak Island Fishing Pier is a great place to come spend a day taking in the views, fishing from the pier, enjoying the beach. There's plenty of parking here, and one of my favorite things about this spot is you've got everything that you need. There's a bait and tackle shop right at the end of the pier. You've got a coffee and breakfast spot called Ruby's, also on the pier, and one of my favorite restaurants right at the end of the pier, Koko Cabana, which also has a beachfront bar, and just a few steps away, you've got another restaurant called the Lazy Turtle, all within reach. All right, so now we're back in the middle of the island, just a couple rows off the oceanfront here at Middleton Park. This is a huge hub of activity here on the island. Just a couple blocks away, you've got the Oak Island Recreation Center on 30th Street that has a gym, playground, and hosts various activities that you can participate in throughout the year. You've got the brand new Kevin Bell Skate Park just across the street that just got redone this past year. You've got the 40th Street water access point with fishing opportunities on the canal, and is just a gorgeous place to catch a sunset. There's plenty of places to put your boat or kayak in the water around here. Here at the park itself, you've got a baseball field, soccer field, tennis courts, pickle ball courts, basketball court, and then you've got a big playground and splash pad for the kids. But one of my favorite activities on the island is coming out here any weekend throughout the summer and fall to enjoy live music at the Middleton Park Amphitheater. This place gets rocking in the summer and fall with live music just off the oceanfront. You can't beat that. And we also host a farmer's market on a regular basis out here as well. So this is definitely a place that you got to check out, and a great place for a guaranteed good time. We covered a lot in this video, but the point I want to get across to you is that here on Oak Island, there's tons of different public access, whether it be water access, parks, different recreation opportunities here on Oak Island. So whatever your outdoor enjoyment and entertainment lifestyle is like, there's something here for you at Oak Island. And that's something that you might want to consider if you're thinking about buying a place here on the island. You may want to be close to Middleton Park, where you can come down and walk to enjoy live music throughout the summer and fall. Or you may want to be near one of the kayak launch spots or a boat launch spot or a fishing pier. So those are all things to consider when you're considering buying. If you're thinking of selling, if you're near any of these public access points, you want to highlight that in the listing. It's really important. That's what buyers are looking for. So tons of different things you can enjoy here on Oak Island. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out our other video that's coming up soon, where we highlight just the live music here at Middleton Park. That's one of my favorite things to do here on the island. And like I've said before, if there's anything I can do to help you out, if you're thinking of buying or selling a property here on Oak Island or the North Carolina coast, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and we can get a conversation started to help you accomplish that goal. Same thing if you're thinking about selling a property. But if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe so that you can get updates as we release other videos where we're exploring all the different cool things about Oak Island and the real estate market here with a monthly market update video. Or go to my website and check out the blog and subscribe there so that you can keep up to date and see everything that we're putting out here about Oak Island. So again, appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.